Hey, how you doing? It's Neil Martin, and I want to talk a little bit about GDPR and also the recent Facebook changes, and in particular, the thing that I think they both have in common. Now, you might be thinking, hang on a minute, Neil, they've got nothing in common. GDPR is about data protection and data privacy. It's a new law. It's the biggest shake-up of data protection law in 20 years. What's that got to do with Facebook changing its algorithm for what it's going to show people in their newsfeed on social media? How are the two things even vaguely connected? Well, let's start off by talking about Facebook, and I'll come back to GDPR in a moment. But let's start off by talking about Facebook. Facebook is shifting its focus from trying to make it easy to find content to trying to make it easy to build conversation and community. It's kind of like getting back to Facebook's basics, really. If you think about Facebook when it first launched, it was how do you connect with other people that you already know, like, and trust? And over time, that's evolved into how can I get to know new people that I know, like, and trust? And then how can I connect with businesses? And then what happened is what often happens, which is some marketers came along and kind of ruined everything because they just saw it as being another ad platform. Now, personally, I've never really taken the view of Facebook being an advertising platform. Now, I know a lot of people that have used it as one, and I know quite a few people that have used it as one successfully. And do I run paid content? Do I run, in inverted commas, ads? Yes, I do. But for me, it's much more about adding value than it is advertising. It's about understanding the people that you're trying to connect with, the people that you're trying to help, and actually giving them something worthwhile, as opposed to just, trying to bombard people with your latest kind of buy my stuff message. And I think that's the really important point, because if Facebook is going back towards building community, if that's what their focus is going to be, that is actually how you can still be successful with digital marketing whilst being compliant with GDPR. And when I say digital marketing, the big thing I want to focus on here is email marketing, because under GDPR, which is the General Data Protection Regulations, and as I say, they kick in on the 25th of May of this year, 2018. That's when they become law. Some of the detail was first announced about 18 months ago, so this isn't a new thing. It's not something you can just kind of ignore and hope you get away with. And under GDPR, the only real basis you've got for being able to market to people is their consent. Now, here's the question. When's the last time you as a private individual gave consent to someone to say, sure, you can try and sell me stuff all the time? I doubt you ever have, right? Very few of us actually want to be sold to, although most of us are happy to pay for things that solve our problems. There's a distinct difference between the two. So where I think the big similarity is for GDPR to be successful, to get people to actually say, yes, I want to receive information, content from you on an ongoing basis, you also need to build two-way conversation and community. It's not about someone just listening to you. It's not about you just pushing stuff out. And it's definitely not about just building a list. A list is exactly that. It's a list of names. A database that is a list of names is nothing more than a list of names. It's transactional. There's no emotion in it. There's no like and trust in it. There's no real deep relationship in a list of names. But can you build meaningful relationships with an audience or a community? Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. And so my biggest tip to you right now is to stop thinking about names on a list and start thinking about the people that those names represent. How can you get to know those people more? How can you deliver more things that those people actually want to see? What are meaningful conversations? What are the things that you can help your ideal customer, your audience with? Because when you understand that and you're delivering that, people will happily consent to hearing from you, because you become their trusted advisor, you become their trusted friend, you become their go-to person in your market, in your space. So that's how the two things are similar. And that's my advice for today. I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers.